because you're scaring me now. You're scaring me, sir.
I'm scaring you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Stay away from me, sir.
You're not going in that building.
I'm asking for escort, sir.
This guard is acting like he runs the whole place, but what he doesn't realize at this moment is that he's about to get a serious reality check from both the citizen and the police officer. Case 1. The situation began when a woman with a camera started filming on county government property. This type of activity is known as First Amendment auditing. These audits are legal as long as the person filming is not breaking any laws or entering restricted areas. The guard claimed that filming was not allowed without written permission, but he could not show any actual law to support this.
I'm walking towards this way. You walked up to me.
Got on a New York Yankees ball cap, gray t-shirt, khaki shorts, and gray pair of shoes.
I'm disengaging with this guy. This guy is like out of control already, and this guy is following me already. I'm disengaging with this guy.
I can walk wherever I want to walk.
Stay away from me, sir.
Like it or not.
Stay away from me.
Doing it.
Stay away from me. I fear for my safety at this point.
I'm fine. There's no threat. She just needs to get out of here. Let's go.
I don't feel comfortable around you.
When the woman refused to answer his personal questions, he became upset and started following her. She reminded him many times that she was not breaking any law and had the right to film in public spaces. Government property like courthouses, DMVs, and tax offices are open to the public during business hours. The guard ignored that and tried to remove her based on rules, not law.
I
You're
don't.
not going to the library, man.
I don't feel comfortable. I'm trying to stay away from you.
Okay.
Because you're scaring me now. You're scaring me, sir.
I'm scaring you.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You're not allowed to do what you're doing, man.
Yes, I am.
Government, county,
And it's public property.
All of them.
Yes, it is.
It's government property.
As government property is public property.
No, it's not both.
You have a first name?
It's not both. It is not both.
Because I have official business on this property.
Doing what?
It's none of your business.
It is my business. I'm the security officer here.
I'm not posing a security risk.
That's your opinion. By filming without permission, you are.
It's a First Amendment protected activity. I'm not in violation of the law.
All right.
Just stay away from me.
I don't have to do that. Oh, you're funny. You gonna run now?
No, because I'm staying away from you.
All right. Stay away from me. That's fine. At least you'll be here short.
I'm not in violation of law.
You know what county government rules are here?
I'm not in violation of law. I'm not in violation of law.
Instead of backing off, the guard followed the woman around like a shadow. He didn't stop even when she said she felt unsafe. The guard acted like he had full authority, but public buildings are open to citizens during regular hours. Anyone can go inside to file a records request or get government services. He didn't care about the law and just wanted control. At one point, he said he would physically stop her from entering the building. That's a serious threat and could be seen as assault.
Hey, sir, how you doing? Good. I'm scared for my safety of this guy. I have everything on film. I'm here to do official business, and I'm exercising my First Amendment right. That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I'm doing. He's security. I'm not breaking any laws.
So I mean, you're just going around filming?
Yeah.
That's the rules here to film without express permission. And for me to ask her what her purpose is here and her tell me it's none of my business, well, that's incorrect. So she's not allowed to film here unless you have explicit permission from the facilities engineering manager. Those are the rules here. This is county government property. This is not public property, man.
Government is public property.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, but you cannot film here without permission.
I don't need anybody's permission to exercise my First Amendment right.
Things becomes more serious as the real police officer arrives. The woman calmly explains that she is there to do official business and is practicing her First Amendment rights. She mentions that she is filming public buildings and doing a public records request, which is legal in her state. She clearly says that she is not breaking any law and also explains that in Tennessee, unless a person is being arrested or detained, they do not need to show ID. The officer listens carefully and shows that he understands the law. He confirms that she is not breaking any rules and that filming in public areas is not illegal.
Let's get that straight.
Your ego's taking over.
There's no ego here.
There is.
It's my job, and you're violating that.
I'm not stopping you.
Government property, not private, not public.
It's not private property, sir. No, it's not. It's not private property.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's not private.
The security guard becomes more aggressive. Even though the officer has confirmed that the woman is doing nothing illegal, the guard insists she must leave. He keeps saying that government property is not public property, which is incorrect. He argues that filming on county property is not allowed without special permission. He even says that the rules are more important than what the officer's boss said. He acts like he has more power than the police. He also becomes more controlling and emotional. He refuses to accept that rules are not above the Constitution. The officer stays patient and repeats that she is not breaking any law. The guard then threatens to call higher officials and complains that the officer is not backing him up. He even asks for the officer's badge number, as if he is going to file a complaint.
I'll just talk to the security guard and be like, look, man, per my supervisor, she's not hurting anything and not bothering anybody. She can film here. It's just she's outside the library.
Like out by the building, outside of the window?
Yeah, she's just being an auditor, fucking. I just wanted to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm right. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, because she's not doing anything wrong.
While the guard is arguing, the officer calls his lieutenant to make sure everything is correct. The lieutenant confirms that the woman has the right to film outside on government property. This supports what the officer has been saying. When the officer tells the guard about the call, the guard refuses to accept it. He says he does not care what the lieutenant said. He insists that the rules of the building are more important. He repeats again that the woman is not allowed to film. He acts like he is in charge of everything.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. Period. I mean, do I have to call, Mayor Golden or something?
I mean, if you want. I mean, like I said, I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
I don't care what your lieutenant said. He doesn't know the rules here either. Okay? She's not allowed to film without written consent from Mark, who is the facilities manager.
Right.
If I ask her what she's doing, I expect an answer. It's none of your business. I'll do whatever I want. I want her off the property.
After the call with the lieutenant, the officer tries once more to explain things. He says that the woman is allowed to film and is not breaking any law. He adds that there is no disturbance or issue caused by her.
But she's not doing anything
wrong.
wrong.
My goodness, we're going to go over this again? Yes, she is. She is violating the rules here at county government property. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. My goodness.
I talked to the
All good?
Yeah, she's just filming, and the security guard got a case of the ass.
an escort at this point.
I'm like, she's not breaking any laws. He's like, well, he's like, but she's breaking the rules. I'm not. I don't understand what his issue.
The guard becomes more angry and disrespectful. He accuses the officer of cutting him off and making his job harder. He says that if the rules are not followed, he has no authority left. He acts like the officer is betraying him. The guard even says he will call other officials because he feels unsupported.
No, I'm asking him. Stay away from me, sir.
You're not going in that building.
I'm asking for escort, sir.
Not doing it.
I'd like to do.
Government policy like that, man.
It's not the law.
County government, ma'am. They have their own rules here.
The guard continues to act like he controls the property, even though the police officer is clearly in charge. The woman asks to do a public records request, which is a legal activity. She asks for an escort so she can enter safely. The guard blocks her path and says he will not let her in. He repeats that she needs permission. The woman stays calm and reminds them that she is not doing anything wrong. She asks for help from the officer. At this point, it becomes very clear that the guard is no longer just being strict. He is acting dangerously. He says she cannot enter and that he will stop her physically if she tries.
I'm not.
And I will call Wes and talk to him about this.
Okay.
I've already had to do it once already. Okay?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. Supposed to be working together here. We're both county.
Right.
Right?
I mean, but she's not causing a disturbance. She's not hurting
You're
anybody.
not listening.
I mean,
It doesn't, none of that is, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. She can't do what she's doing. She's filming me without my permission on this property is not acceptable.
but I mean, she's allowed to.
Oh my God.
That's not against the law either.
Dude, yes, you don't have no idea what goes on here. You need to learn what goes on here before you come make a decision.
At this point, the officer has had enough. He calls for his supervisor to come. He tries to explain to the guard that rules do not override the Constitution, but the guard refuses to listen. He keeps saying that the woman is not allowed to film. He believes that if she is filming him without permission, it is a violation. The officer tells him clearly that filming in public areas is not illegal. Still, the guard doesn't listen. He keeps repeating his made-up rules and acting like he has more power than he really does. He even tries to stop the officer from helping the woman. The officer tries to reason with him again, saying that she is not causing harm or breaking any law. But the guard gets even more frustrated. He says the officer should be helping him, not the woman.
Just don't assault me.
No one's touching you. No one's touching you.
So can I go inside to do a public request?
No.
See, this is what I mean.
You can't.
If I start walking into that door, he's gonna try to
I will
put.
physically stop her.
See, this is
She's
what
not
I
allowed
mean.
to do that. All right, so you need to get a handle on this.
The truth is clear now. He is not trying to protect anything. He just wants control. The officer stays patient, but it is clear that the guard is not acting in a legal or professional way. The situation reaches a boiling point when the guard says he will physically stop the woman if she tries to enter the building. This is a serious threat and shows how far the guard is willing to go to control the situation. The woman tells the officer that this is exactly why she asked for an escort. She doesn't feel safe. The officer agrees that the guard's behavior is not okay. He realizes that the woman is not causing any problem and that she should be allowed to continue with her request. Later, the sergeant arrives and listens to everyone.
A lot of the other places. In the library, you cannot film without express written consent. You also cannot film somebody in the library without their personal consent. Okay, apparently,
so here's the thing with
what
that.
this lady's doing is okay,
It
apparently.
is. It is absolutely. But here's the thing with that.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Even if the
like,
library-
who's probably not explaining it correctly. You know,
Even if the library says that,
Yeah.
their policies are not going to trump the law.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
she can still be asked to leave.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I mean,
I
she,
certainly can't let her go into these buildings filming and disrupting.
But you can,
As long as
because
she's not-
there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Yeah.
After hearing both sides and checking the facts, he supports the woman's right to film. He says as long as she stays in public areas and does not enter restricted zones, she is doing nothing wrong. This completely destroys the guard's arguments. He loses the fight and has to accept that the woman was right the whole time. Now don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this situation. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.